The national president of SSANU, Mohammed Ibrahim, made known to the public the reason for the 7-day warning strike via a communique issued at the end of the union's National Executive Council meeting in Abuja. He said that 4-month salaries of members have been withheld due to the nationwide strike action embarked upon by all unions in the public universities in the country in 2022. Therefore, the nationwide strike started Monday, March 18, 2024, as the activities of NASU and SSANU were at a standstill when the news crew visited the University of Benin. Though permission was not granted for interview and in view of the premises at the time of filing in this report, some Nigerians were able to air their views about the ongoing warning strike embarked on by the non-academic unions. Some said that the federal government should emulate the examples of other countries by granting the demands of the unions this time around, thereby putting education first, and that proper dialogue should be done to resolve the issue. Meanwhile, other respondents said that this strike action may hinder activities in the universities and that the students will be at the receiving end.
You know, there's one thing about this country is that this strikes of 18 has been right from time. They always go on strike. Later they will say they've settled it. But if you look, the government should do something reasonable to stop all this strike so that it will not continue. If you look to some Western countries now, it's not like that. What I'm saying, to be sincere, I'm a pastor. I don't do things that is not right. The government should do something very tangible that will make this thing, a strike of 18 stop. They should settle them, give them what they need.
Is to liaise with the body. That would be the best thing to do. You know, let us sit down together, the government and the union, and then come out with reasonable resolutions on how to solve the issues. There are pressing issues on ground actually. So the government sitting down with them, and then they also on their own path should also be reasonable in their demands too, which is very, very important. I think with that, something good will come out.
The strike, they are only punishing the children that is going to school. One that want to graduate, maybe budgeting for 3 years or 5 years. After this strike and other things, they may end up finishing their school 8 or 7 years. At the end of it all, is the children that is suffering it.
It's not unexpected. We live in a country that is unorganized, where nothing works. I'm sorry to say, where the people in power are just there for their own selfish interests. They said education is the key to a prosperous nation. Any country that must excel must invest truly educational sector. They must never play with anything that has to do with developing human capital educationally. So I will advise them to turn a new leaf and ensure that we copy. They fly overseas every day. Europe is built based on the education. Europe is built based on the human capital development. Knowledge they acquire from school. Talk about the best schools now in the world is in America. And America is the greatest country on earth. Talk about the most technologically advanced country in the world is Japan, as it were. And Japan does not play with their education. Britain doesn't play with its education. France, Germany, name all the best countries in the world. So if we continue like this, we are just going to go down the drain.
However, many people hope that the warning strike that just commenced will yield the desired results for the non-academic unions and their members. Oluwatoyin Oyedola reporting for BTV News.